Okay, got myself a powermat. Powermat is a wireless charging device. And I'm using it here for two devices. Using for my iPhone and work. It gave me a BlackBerry, so I have those two on there. I was hoping to use it for my classic DS, but they only have add-on tips. So they have add-on tips is what they do. These different tips here for a variety of things, and they have the DS Lite and the I think it's the DSi tip. But they have stuff for the LG, Samsung. That tip down there is actually the Sony one. So if you have a PlayStation, a little portable PlayStation, and that's the USB micro. And this one is missing, but it's actually the Apple one. It's sitting inside this case, the powermat case. If I can get into it, so it lets you put them in there and store the ones you use. So I use those. So and before I got the full case, the full powermat, I don't know what you call that, for my iPhone, I was using this connector. So I put that on there, and it makes a sound. If you get it right, it even has a little light that shows up there, just like this has a light going on. So both of them are being charged now. So it saves me outlets. So it's one outlet. The powermat uses one outlet. So it saves me cords. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure where the power cords for these things are now. I just use this. And what else? It's well, I think it's kind of cool. It says it's more power efficient and it turns off when it's finished. So like I have other things laying around, an old iPod charger and so forth, and that are always plugged in, and I always think, I think they're probably chewing up energy. So I believe that this turns off and saves energy at the end. So that's what I use it for. I like it. There's a portable one. There's a travel version, which I was thinking about when my girlfriend went off this morning for a business trip. And she had her Nano, and she had her cell phone, and she had her BlackBerry, and I think another device also. And she had power cords for all of those. So in her case, she'd just take this thing. Actually, there's a travel one of these things. Take this guy, and maybe another one of these things, and and she has the tips, and then she can rotate through, and then she just needs these two or three. This device, it actually folds up, and there's a travel mat for that. But the pricing on all this is a little bit pricey. This guy is $100 with this, right? And the powermat case for the iPhone was $40, $39.99. So pricey, but kind of cool. If you have the money and this works for you, one of the things that I like about this is now I know, like this is where I charge things, so I know where things are. When I'm looking for the iPhone or the BlackBerry, they're there because that's where I drop them, as opposed to, it's kind of like having a place for all my keys. This is where I charge everything, and I can find it. So that's one of the things. If the cords are pissing you off, or the power consumption, or not being able to find all your things are interested for you, and the energy efficiency, these are things that might be of use. So consider it.